this, where you just fucking go on the left, and you show you just gonna do this. This is ein englisches Video. Okay. Down there. Some kind of fox. And this place in summer, I love it. Right. AA, citrulline, Hans. Very good. You know what I'm sipping? What? Water. Wow. Alright, let's continue.
We're building a startup right now. Well, we build a B2B SaaS platform with a vertical AI approach, which means we basically build automations for companies. Just for the sake of, starting a startup, just to finally get something done. It was very intense and educational, and we still did far too little to say it wasn't it, or that it was. But there was one thing I just couldn't get out of my head. There was this one guy at a housewarming party, and he asked me what I was currently doing, and my answer was, I build automations for real estate companies. And that's what I did, but I still felt kind of ashamed. It felt meaningless, pointless. Doing something you don't really like, but just pushing through it. So you got caught in this vicious circle where motivated people keep telling you that you should just keep going, even down paths you don't enjoy. Because it's not normal to find the most fulfilling direction straight away. That tends to fall into place after a while, right? Or perhaps you're following a path in your discipline, refusing to give up because you're not a quitter. Your discipline won't allow it. After all, you promised yourself you would. But in doing so, you forget what really suits you. And at that crucial moment, when you dare to reflect on what you've been doing over the last few months, you suddenly realize it. That's when you prove your true courage. You stop. At first you don't quite know what to do now, but something tells you it was the right choice. The first night feels amazing and you're kind of proud that you finally listened to yourself. And you notice that strange knot, the tension in your stomach that's always been there, seems to have gone. You meet this one friend in the bus, and he has seen some of what you are doing, and he asks you how you've been and how the idea you was working on is going. And you say, well, yeah, can you shut the You might start thinking about it on the way home, but it's okay. It's getting dark, you lay down in bed as always and forget to reflect about your day. You lay your phone away, and even though today your brain is mixed up by all the overstimulating all the thoughts kick in at once. Suddenly, the knot in your stomach that has always been there but seemed to have disappeared seems to be making itself important again. You try to stop it with calm breathing, and you manage it. Suddenly your food tastes great again, and you enjoy it way slower and without a phone to watch YouTube nearby. You drink coffee out of a relaxing break, not just for functioning, and your time for more sport shows drastically good in your mentality. Am I reading it correct? You decide to study medicine. And of course, being a doc is the essence of doing something good and purposeful right in front of your face, but you figure, no, there must be another path to do good. Maybe it takes even more courage to go the uncertain path you think, but to go it willingly. Because I can't simply call this one path my life or dedicate my life to this one specific job, can I? There must be so much more to it than that, right? You might have heard people say, oh, you are so lucky that you always knew you wanted to be a teacher or doctor or whatever. I could never do that for the rest of my life. But couldn't it be that the things that make you happy and which you do often as a result and therefore become the best at them are those things that fulfill you all along the way? And that the pressure and that illusory ultimate goal start to fade into the background? And yes bro, we have read Ikigai and The Secret, or listened to Alan Watts in the background of some Liquid DnB song.
A person who thinks.
But yeah, I guess you get the idea. Whether it is being an artist or having the dream of doing something yourself, don't fool yourself too much and don't take life too serious anyway, it's all in your head. And that's what startup was or is all about for me. I'm now in my final year for my bachelor's degree and ultimately I am grateful to have chosen this path. The most important thing is that you take a decisive break and simply do nothing for a while. Maybe just for a few days, but when was the last time you were truly bored? And this one night you figured, man, I feel myself again. You reflect, your stomach tension seems to have disappeared and you are happy about it. You sleep good, not like 10 years ago, but still quite comfy. You wake up, make breakfast and notice your food suddenly tastes good again. You slowly reduce the things that are bad for you.